tuned in to Christian & Co. I am Christian, you can call me Chris. And first off, I wanted to thank you guys so much for all the great feedback I got on my crazy client video. I did not know that y'all were going to, I didn't even know if y'all were going to care about it or click on it, but y'all really, really loved it. So I'm so happy that you guys really, really enjoyed it. I love you guys so, so, so much for that. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the party. I love you guys so much. All of my social media is down below if you want to keep up with me. This is going to be another crazy client story time since you guys like the last one so much. As shit happens and as I think of stuff, I'm going to share it with you guys. Even some from Baton Rouge. I don't mind doing that either. But yeah, this is another one from Dallas. So let's just get into it. So basically, I had a client that wanted to do like the 2 layers of feed-ins. You know, like the feed-ins in the back and the ones at the top. Like the tribal layers or whatever. But she wanted them to be short, like literally like this short. And her budget was like $60 basically. And you know, I don't mind working with budgets. Y'all know I don't care because everybody ain't rich. I don't care about working with budgets. But what I do care about is us settling on something that works within your budget and you trying to, you know, like, well, oh, can we add this and can we add, it's like, that's all not in your budget. You know, like, we worked on something for your budget, so just stick within that. Like, I don't want to have to be the one to be like, we could, but you can't afford that. You only have this amount of money. You know, like, that's dirty, so I don't want to do that. But we had an idea in her budget, and she, okay. Let me take it back a little bit. She did want the 2 layers, but whenever she came, her keys got locked in her car. So whenever she came, she already was like, her day was already, like, her time with me was already shitty because she got her keys locked in her car. So that wasn't fun. And, you know, I was talking to her about the keys, and she was like, oh, well, those are my spares. Like, I just did this the other day. Like, she always does this, and it's just like, again, you know, but that's not my problem or my concern. So that's that. Moving forward, she, I started on the back of her head, and notice I braid pretty quickly. So I started on the back of her head. I was about maybe like 3/4 finished with the back. And she was like, oh, can I see it? I just want to see what it looks like. So I was like, okay. So I let her look at it, and she thought that they were like too big. She wanted them smaller, and she wanted like more intricate feed-ins in the back. And not for $60, you don't, but you know, moving forward. We basically came to the conclusion that the feed-ins weren't for her because it wasn't, what she ended up wanting with the feed-ins was not $60 worth. Like, that was like the regular price for feed-ins, but you wanted $60 feed-ins. So that means that the top is going to be however you want it, intricate as you want it, but the back is just going to be feed-in straight across, straight down, whatever. In the top, we're going to be able to do it at the top, but in the back, I'm not doing all that shit because you literally only got enough to pay for the top. So I'm not about to do all that extra shit in the back. So it was just like, well, that's not going to work. Well, what else do you want to get done? You know, like for $60, I could do a quick weave. You know, I'm just thinking about different things I could do when I'm telling her all of these suggestions, because my first instinct back then, because like I said, I don't know if I said this, but this was before the client with the 2 children. So it's like back then, my instinct was like, well, if the client isn't happy, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make them happy. Now, if the client isn't happy, I'm gonna tell them to go home and just, I'm not the stylist for them, and oh well. You know, like, you can't make everybody happy, and I damn sure ain't about to try. So if you don't like it, go about your business. It is what it is. But yeah, I was, of course, you know, like, hey, what other styles can we do? Is there anything else you would want to do? And she's like, well, I only bought the $60. And I'm like, okay, well, what else can we do about that? Like, you know, don't worry about the money. If you can't do this, we can figure something else out. You know, I'm just trying to be too nice of a motherfucking person, basically. Now, mind you, this was like a Saturday night. I was going out this night. I was doing a pregame in my apartment, so I'm kind of trying to finish and get you out of here from the pregame. She came around 5. My pregame was starting around like 9:30, so I should have been able to finish in a timely manner and do the things I needed to do. No, my makeup was not done. My hair was not done. Like, I needed to get myself together. Ooh, just think about it, it's getting me mad all over again. I should have literally, when she was complaining about the braids and wanted all that extra shit, I should have been like, okay, well, we can't do that, and you're going to have to go because I had something else planned, and I'm sorry it didn't work out. It is what it is. That's what I should have did. God damn it. I was too goddamn nice. Jesus. But, moving forward, she was like, okay, well, we could do box braids. And I'm like, all right, we could do the box braids. Mind you, she has 2 packs of hair left. 2. You need way more hair for box braids than you do for feed-ins. She needed 2 Like, she probably needed like 7 or 8 packs of hair. She only had 2 packs. And they were 2 black packs of hair. So I'm like, okay, well, let me see what I have, like, in my arsenal. Like, in my, you know, I have, like, you know, I got some hair stashed away. So let me see what I got. So I go look, and I have, like, blonde and red and, you know, a dirty blonde and, like, a brown color. I have all kind of, like, colors. So I bring them out, and I'm like, well, this is all I have. And I don't know if this is going to look, you know, together. Like, maybe we can use, like, the brown and the black, but the red and the, like, I don't think, the copper and shit, I don't think that's gonna look good together. And she was like, basically, she was like, well, I think it is. Like, I think if we use these colors, it'll be fine. And I was just like, okay. Like, okay, I guess it'll be fine. Like, and I was like, okay, well, I guess it'll be fine. Like, you know, the way I am is like, if you like it, I love it. So I guess it'll be fine. Like, when it comes to colors, I don't give a fuck what color you want. I'm just letting you know, I don't think it's going to be fine. But if you say it's going to be fine, whatever. So we start to do them. And I asked her what size she want. And people say the same thing. Not too big, not too small. Perfect. So I'm starting to do them. And it's literally 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock when I start doing these box braids. I texted my friend Angela. I was like, SOS, bitch, I'm about to do these box braids. I need you to come and help me do them so I can finish them. I got people coming over here in an hour and 30 minutes. Like, please, like, I'm in over my head. I need you to come. So I started doing the braids or whatever. The girl was helping me braid it down. She was like, ooh, these colors are good together. Everything was fine. She wasn't complaining nothing about the size or nothing. Everything was good. Me and Angela ends up coming over. We're all braiding her hair like crazy. The whole time, she's trying to call her boyfriend, fiance, whatever, and her mom about her keys being locked in her car. She couldn't contact them. Like, she's getting aggravated and annoyed. And, you know, like, they're not answering. She doesn't know what's going on or what to do. It was just hectic stuff about the keys still. And then on top of that, all 3 of us are trying to finish our hair in a timely manner. We end up finishing, like, at 9:30, like, at 9:30, literally. And she gets to a braid at the top. Like, I think I had 3 braids left. No lie. She gets to one at the top, and she's like, I don't like the size of this. And I'm just like, she's like, I don't like the size of this. And I'm just like, what? And she's like, I don't like the size of this. And then starts looking at the other ones. And she was like, yeah, I don't like the size of this one or this one. And starts trying to undo them. And I'm just like, we're going to boil them and it's going to be fine. Because at that point, I'm like, look, I'm about to finish your hair, boil it, and you can go. Like, I'm not about to, like, no. Like, you don't like the size? Oh, well, you've been here for 4 hours. You have a budget that I cannot work with right now. So if you do not like it, then oh fucking well. You've been helping me braid these braids down, looking at these colors, holding the size, and get to the top and realize you ain't like it? No. 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 Absolutely not. No. So I boil them. I'm like, you can go to the bathroom and look at it. She goes to the bathroom. I start cleaning up and shit. I'm not worried about that no more. I'm trying to clean up, get my shit together. I'm not $60. I'm like, fuck it. I don't even care. She can just look at it and leave if she wants to. I don't even care about the money. She didn't, like, I'm ready for her to get the fuck. I'm trying to do all of this stuff. She's in the bathroom for a while. A while. I go in the bathroom. She's on the brink of tears about her hair. Saying that the braids are too big. She wanted them smaller. She's talking about the phone and stuff. And I'm just like, well, girl, we only had 6 packs of hair. All these different ass colors. You thought it was going to look good. But girl, like, basically for $60, you're going to get like the bigger box braids. Not the little bitty ones. She wanted the smaller ones, and that just wasn't in her budget. She was kept talking about the color. Oh, well, you said the colors are fine, so I don't, fuck the color issue. I don't care about that. And then she was trying to call her boyfriend or her fiance. He wasn't answering the phone, trying to call her. Like, she just was trying to call people, and I don't know if she wanted to vent or talk or whatever, but nobody was answering the phone, so that was getting on her nerves. She was about to start crying, just getting on my nerves. I was ready for her to go because if, like, girl, I should have known that there wasn't any pleasing her, but of course I'm trying to do the most or whatever, but she was still getting on my nerves. So she goes outside. Well, first of all, she's like, oh, I just need a second. So I'm like, nigga, in my house? Like, you're in my house. Like, you need a second in my house, in my apartment? Okay, but I was just like, okay, fine, no problem. So I leave her in the bathroom and I'm cleaning up. I'm trying to get everything ready. And she still is in the bathroom, like maybe like 8 minutes passed. Like she was literally in there for a minute. So I go to the door and I open the door. Like it's time, like I open the goddamn door. She is walking, dragging her feet, walking slow and just dragging and walking like to get to the door. Then she gets to the door and she's just standing outside the door. And I'm like, I'm really, in my head, I'm like, I'm not trying to talk to you no more or nothing. Like, you literally, I just want you to leave at this point. Like, you are doing too much. Like, I just don't even care. Just please get the fuck. Like, you just get on my nerves. And she was still complaining about stuff, still trying to call them that wasn't answering the phone. And I'm just like, I have friends calling me at this point saying, where the gate at? We outside for the pregame, bitch. And she outside doing all that. She starts walking away from me and walking through the courtyard of my apartment. Like, not even towards the car. She just walking around in the car. I'm like, oh, baby. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I had to go around. I'm trying to open the gate to let my friends in. All kind of shit. It was just too much. It was just too much. Like, that was when I felt like, you know what? If I have somebody who doesn't like their hair, I'm going to automatically be like, okay, well, you can leave. Because I'm not going to try to please them. Like off the rip, because that's just not fair to me to be trying to please somebody who clearly can't be pleased from jump. Like, you locked your keys on your car, that was bad. When you didn't like them feed-ins, I should have been like, okay, well, your budget doesn't correspond with what you do want, so I won't be able to service you today. You know, I hope you have a good one. I hope you drive safe. And that just would have been that. And it would have been a one man, thank you, ma'am. It wouldn't have been nothing extra. I wouldn't have had my friend over there in the middle of the night trying to help me do no fucking hair. Girl. Girl, like, if I would have known what I know now, I would have handled them situations so much differently. I would not have played no shit, and it wouldn't have been no foolishness up in my apartment, period. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this crazy client story time. Again, another one. And if you like this one, I'll just keep making them because I have a couple of them at this point. So I'll just keep it coming. But yeah, thank you guys as always for the support and the subscribers. I really appreciate y'all leaving a suggestion that you have down below. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.